Hello, I'm IBX Toycat and welcome to QnA Saturday. This is a weekly series I run on my channel where I answer your questions about whatever subject I'm covering. In this case, the next big update for Minecraft Xbox and Minecraft PlayStation, whether it's called TU23, TU24 or TU29. That's what we're going to be covering in this video, and we'll be talking about all the various facets of it that we know so far from what 4J have said and from what's happened in previous updates. So please do like the video if you want to support this series, it's very appreciated, and leave comments down below if you have any questions you want me to answer next week. With that said, just some opening thoughts. I think TU23 will actually be the title that sticks this time. I really don't think there's enough bugs in TU22 to justify a bug fix, and like the ones that have been coming out are small and might not even be bugs. So I really do think that TU23 will be the next one, but you know, 4J, we can never really tell. There's probably going to be about 5 updates between now and then. So just throwing that one out there. I hope this is the one, and I hope they've been developing it for the last couple of months, but we never really know at 4J, like I said. So let's get into this first question, which comes in from Patrick Ajibode, who asks, hashtag TU22, is there going to be a new tutorial? So, assuming you're talking about this next update, every big update comes with it a new tutorial to teach you about those new things. I think that's a pretty cool way of doing things, so you can learn about the new biomes, you can learn about stained glass, and all that sort of stuff with the new tutorial. So yes, there is almost certainly going to be a new tutorial, and it's going to be fun to explore for a little bit, get the music discs, etc., and maybe they're going to build some more stuff like they did with Stampy's lovely world in TU19. So yeah, new tutorial world, that's awesome. Nice simple question, nice simple answer. Next question comes in from Logan Lloyd, who is a Pikachu wearing a baseball cap, as you can see, and he asks, hashtag QnA, will there be different coloured fences? And this is kind of a strange one. So this isn't 100% confirmed, because basically different coloured fences came in 1.8 for PC, but even the Pocket Edition has different coloured fences right now. So I really do think that to kind of catch up with both the other editions of Minecraft, it might be one of those features that is brought forward, because you know, it's just fences that are slightly different colours. They're not too difficult to make and put in the game. Like the crafting is just adding extra menus to the fence thing, and I really do think different coloured fences could come with this update quite easily. So I imagine different coloured fences will be coming, but we can't say with 100% certainty because it might not include 1.8 features. So with that said, yeah, different coloured fences, a possibility, not a certainty, unfortunately, right now. So next question comes in from, let's see this name, Fallon Moore, who asks, hashtag QnA, will there ever be mods on Xbox 360, etc.? So, the thing about mods on the console, it's one I've covered a couple of times in videos before, so I'm sorry if you've heard this before, and I've even covered it in more depth, but basically, they mentioned, like, way back before the console came out, that mods would be something they'd kind of support if they came out, but it is actually against the terms of service, Xbox Live, for you to mod your game properly and then be connected, so they said, okay then, so you can't do that, but what we're going to do instead is make our own mods. That was a couple of years ago now, and they hint at it every now and then, but it's clearly not at the top of their priority list. So there will hopefully at some point be like 4J built mods for the console versions, but as far as we can see right now, there's no real plan for mods in sight, or like mod support, because you're just not allowed. There's no way for them to officially support it. So yeah, mods will eventually be coming, but it's not at the top of their priority list, unfortunately. So sorry about that, Fallon Moore. Next question comes in from Brandon Mill, Players Games, who asks, hashtag QnA, do you think we should be able to change the in-game difficulty without leaving our world? And the funny thing about this is I really think we should have the ability, but, like, it's even, like, coded into the game already, because the beta actually did that, but for some reason, they took it out at the last minute, and I'm not entirely sure what the reasoning is there. So, I think maybe it's to stop people going peaceful every time they see mobs, because maybe it's easier on the console. I don't entirely know the logic, but the ability for them to put it in the game is there. They actually took it out. I don't know why, and I wish I did, but unfortunately I don't. So, the ability to change in-game difficulty is unfortunately not probably going to be in the game for a while, which, again, I don't get it, but it's just how things are right now, apparently. So I actually have to kind of roll that one. So next question comes in from Mitchell Coffrey, who asks, will there be servers like Mineplex? So when a lot of people hear servers for Minecraft, they think, oh yes, like the PC servers, the Mineplex, the Hypixel, but unfortunately, stuff like that will never be on the console because the compatibility issues would be too great, and they don't even really want to do it that bad. However, servers will be possible on console in the form of Minecraft Realms, so you'll be able to host something in the cloud, have people join that cloud world if you're not there, have a whitelist for it, etc. You'll probably have to pay money for it, but that's going to be a possibility on the console in future. However, servers, when you're thinking of Mineplex and Hypixel and stuff, you're never going to be able to just, hop onto Hypixel on your console, unfortunately, because there's always going to be big differences between the PC version and the console version, and they don't really need or want to do it that much anyway. So yeah, unfortunately, you'll never be able to visit Mineplex on your console, I'm afraid. So next question comes in from NickBot20, who asks, hashtag QnA, do you think giant zombies will be added to the console? So, this is actually a funny thing because they're technically in the coding for the game right now, but the last update actually removed the ability to spawn them in. Like, I actually have a world of giant eggs on it, but I couldn't spawn them in, for some weird reason, in the current update, which is a really big shame. So, I did say I'd be doing a video on the giant zombies, but we can't spawn them in anymore, and it looks like they're probably never coming, because you wouldn't remove a feature that you're intending to add later. So yeah, even though before they were very skeptical about whether they'd be a real feature or not, it looks like giant zombies won't ever be an official feature on the console, because even on the PC, they're only possible in, like, using commands, and even then, they're still barely supported. So yeah, that's a shame, no giant zombies in console. They're kind of a cool thing, but never on the console, I guess. So, next question comes in from Sockman, who asks, he quotes me and says, 100% stained glass confirmed. What if it doesn't? So, I tell you what, although stained glass isn't 100% confirmed, it's only 99.99% confirmed. If it doesn't come in the next update, I will print out a piece of paper that has the statement, like, I swear, like, stained glass is 100%, and then I will eat that piece of paper so that I have literally eaten my words. That's how sure I am that stained glass is coming in the next update. I will eat my words very, very literally if it is not. So, hopefully it is coming now. There's part of me that's slightly scared, but yeah, you can guarantee stained glass is coming. Do not worry. So, next question comes in from Lena Pham, who asks, hashtag QnA, will there be stained glass that works on beacons? For example, can change the beacon color, and then a new chart if there is there depth strider? So let's split this into two questions. First of all, will the stained glass work on beacons? So stained glass actually works on beacons right now. So stained glass is only accessible through mods, but I did test it out on beacons and it does work, which I think is quite cool. Second question in there is, will there be new enchants, and will it include Depth Strider? So, Depth Strider was a 1.8 enchantment, and it really doesn't make sense to have it at 1.7, because it's necessary to go into the, water temples to get the Guardians and all the stuff they have. So, I don't think we'll be getting Depth Strider, but there is a couple of new enchantments, because fishing rods will now have their own set of enchantments. So, yeah, there's new enchantments for fishing rods, and I think that's just about it in this new update. So, 2 new enchantments for fishing rod, which is cool if you go fishing a lot, and if you don't, then I guess it's not so cool. But, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So, next question comes in from Yazcats, who asks, are we getting different wood, and are we getting mods on console? So, I've mentioned the mods on console thing. They've said they're going to make mods, but they're not really focusing on it too much right now. And are we getting different wood? Yes, we're going to get 2 different types of wood in the next update. We're getting the Acacia wood, which is in savanna biomes, and we're getting dark oak wood, which is in roof forest. And the dark oak, in my opinion, is one of the cooler ones, because it's just the darkest wood we have, and Acacia is kind of the lightest wood, because it's bright orange. So, you get a really good variance in the wood we have, and if you like building with wood in console, you've got a lot of stuff coming for you, so that's always cool right there. Next question comes in from Samuel Rushford, who asks, what features are you looking forward to most in the next update? And then a winky face. Winking at me, that's crazy. But to answer your question, what features am I most looking forward to? There's so many that I'm looking forward to so much, but I think if I had to put the biggest one up, I'd say the new biomes, because the new biomes is such a massive, like, for me, I do so much seed searching for Seed Sunday, I don't know if you know that, but I have to go through, like, literally hundreds, thousands of seeds, it's ridiculous, and basically, seeing new biomes makes that more entertaining. It means Seed Sunday gets a big revival, because it's like, every new biome is going to be crazy in each world I find it, and then it's going to be also, in addition to that, not just from a video making perspective, but it's also so cool to see the Savannah biome, which is a cross between my 2 favourite biomes. There's stuff like the roof forest biome, which is a crazy way to find mobs in daylight. There's just so much new variance that comes with the game just with new biomes that if I'd say one feature, I think it'd be the new biomes. There's so much coming. They're literally tripling the number of biomes that are in the game right now. So yeah, many new biomes, and that's a good thing in my opinion. So the last and final question comes in from Justin Wardell, who asks, hashtag QnA, what's the outro song's name? And then colon and then a cat face. The answer to this question is the outro song I use. It's called Big Blue 8-bit. It's done by Bolby. I link his channel in the description. Basically, he just takes video games and the 8-bit versions of them. This is Big Blue from, I believe it's like a rendition of the thing from F-Zero. It's just a pretty cool retro song music. I change it every now and then because I like just having something that puts a smile on your face for the outro, and I think, at least for me anyway, my outro does that. So with that said, thank you for watching the video so far. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do like it and let me know. Share the video if you really liked it. It's a good way to get it out there. And subscribe if you're new around here. I do Minecraft console seeds and Let's Plays and tutorials and these videos, and I do a bunch of stuff, and if you play Minecraft on any console, I'm sure you'll like them. With that said, thank you for watching, and here's that lovely outro music that I just mentioned. Hopefully it does put a smile on your face.